Hey, what's up guys? We are here at my bike shop today and we're gonna do something pretty cool. We're gonna show you guys how a professional changes a tire. And when I say professional, no other than BK all day.
Hi guys.
BK is a world-class mechanic. He works here full-time. BK makes the world go around when it comes to bikes. But also we're gonna have somebody show you guys how to change a tube that's not quite a professional. And that somebody happens to be Big Boy.
What's up? He's gonna end up having to change my tube today.
Big Boy can work on his bike a little bit, but Big Boy does things Big
Not
Boy
by
ways.
choice. Not by choice do I work on my bike.
Yeah, he does it Big Boy ways. So today we're going to show you guys how to change a tire and probably how not to change a tire. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we gave the guys a few minutes to get their tools ready. I think we should start off with BK. What you got, BK?
I got the 3 tools I need. We got 17, a 3, and some tire levers.
Wow. Too easy. All right, Big Boy, what do you got over there?
Well, mine doesn't look anything like his. My first tool is my helmet safety. You never know what's gonna happen inside of a bike shop. I got a 17 with a extension and a ratchet. Got a light so I can see what's going down. I got 2 flatheads to pry it off. Got an Oreo for a quick snack break. Toothbrush to clean the wheel. And a paint marker to mark the spot that I'm gonna be taking off at.
All right. I didn't even know we had any of that in the shop. I just have no idea where you found that. That thing's pretty cool though.
What you got? Cause what if you're in the dark? What if you're doing this in the dark? You gotta have some sort of light.
Yeah, you're right.
So ride with a light, kids. Ride with a helmet and a light.
I guess he's right. If the power just randomly went off, I
And
don't.
then if you're getting a little gas, you just get an Oreo and you just pop around the house, you know?
Refueled. So your snack count is almost over. You need to start taking the tire off.
Well, I've got reserves now.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Well, it's time to get to work. We have flat tires to change. Let's start off with BK. I think that's the best way. Wait, so there we go.
Yeah!
I was gonna say, there's only one man that tightens a bike harder than I could ever possibly get off. Whenever he worked on my bike, that thing was almost permanent unless he was around, and it's this guy right here. So if he can't get it off, nobody can get it off.
Alright, so first thing I gotta do is disconnect Maddie's brakes. And then,
Who needs to stop? You don't need to stop. You just go, go, go. That's it.
and unfortunately, some people do have chain tensioners. So that's where the 3 comes in.
So easy.
Lame.
It's like 2 turns.
Extra needed work. That's not necessary for a BMX bicycle. Lame.
And then
If you say so, big boy, we'll see
Running
about
loose
that.
as a goose, baby.
Like now we're at Big Boy chain.
back pedal a little bit.
All right, so
loosen
the
the
chain comes off. You gotta make sure that it's nice and loose when you take the chain off.
Yes. Pull. Find a nice, flat, comfortable spot. Grab your tire levers. I always go opposite side of the valve stem, so it's a little bit easier.
Why's that?
Just so when you go to put the tire lever under, you don't hit the actual stem.
Okay.
And then
What is that yellow thing you got there?
1.
Oreos.
What the heck is that contraption? What?
And
We're
then-
like,
It's like magic, big boy.
I need some of them.
Well, you don't got any.
and then I can just
No, he's not. No, he's not. That is truly talented.
I'm telling you, BK is the strongest guy to ever work on a bike.
now once it's out, see where the hole is. Find the hole in the tube,
I'll be impressed.
and then when you find it, run your fingers through the tire to make sure you have no metal, wood, staples, twigs, anything, wherever you ride.
I ran over a screw that was like this big, okay? And like, I hear it, I was like, dunk, 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 and I didn't lose air. And like, I was like, oh my God, I ran over a screw. So I go to take it out, and the second I take it out, then all the air comes out, dude. But if I would have left it in there, it was happy where it was, but it was just making the most ridiculous sound, and I was riding like, bump, bump, bump. So you never know.
Never know anything.
One time we opened up a flat and got one of these bad boys out there.
There was one inside the tire. All right, so everybody,
Yeah.
so everyone remember, take your tire lever out before.
2 and you end with 1, you did something wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right,
So-
new tube.
New tube. Pump it up.
Why?
I needed air, but not
Did your tire just
Seriously,
deflate?
man.
No, my cat farted on my shirt.
That was disgusting, dude.
Pump it up a little bit. Put it in.
So how much you pump it up though, exactly?
Just enough to where it,
Show us.
just enough to where it looks like a tube. All right, check the tire, check the tube. Now before you put the tire on, check the rim strip. You might have a tear, might have a little hole poking out or something. This one looks fine, so we can get started on that. So start the tire and tube.
I didn't even know what a rim strip was until this video. So
Some tires you can put on by hand. You can start with hand by putting it on one side. And then the second side, you can start with your thumb. And once it gets a little tight, tire lever comes in. So make sure you don't pinch the tube. Make sure it's underneath. Hold it on one side and guide it with your thumb, little by little. Hold it and just fold it back. Making sure your tube's not there and you don't pinch it. So this way you don't get another flat. And then last spot. Last spot you can use your thumb. And we're set. Make sure your direction's straight and the right way.
Beautiful work, BK.
Thank you. And put it back on. Chain back on.
you're about to see some real good work.
That's why we have BK working here. Look how he's doing this. Piece of cake. Got the chain on, no problem at all. So what are you doing? You're connecting the brakes now?
Putting the brakes back on so this way I can center his wheel so it's even on both sides.
So you haven't put air in the tire yet. You wait till the end.
Yeah. I tighten everything up.
Oh, chain tensioners.
Pointless invention.
Best invention.
Best invention. Chain's nice and tight.
Perfect.
And then tighten up the back wheel.
Not too tight now, BK. Let me step in on this one. Not too tight now, okay?
The true story, guys. BK tightened my back wheel so much one day that I could not get it off. I had to use a grinder to cut the peg off so I can get enough force to grab that thing with channel locks. True story.
People say they don't want their stuff to move. Now, before you pump it up, see how the valve's straight? You want to keep it that way so this way you don't cause a flat that way when you pump it up. Now, don't pump it up all the way first. You want to make sure your bead's even all the way around so this way you don't have a high or low spot and it'll blow off the bead. And then, depending on who you are, if you like 60 psi or if you like 100 psi, pump it up to where you feel comfortable.
70.
Check the gauge.
He said he wants 25 PSI.
Wow, that was pretty good, 70.
70. Perfect.
There you go.
He's good at what he does, guys. It's
That's my
BK all day.
mechanic.
So is the bike officially done?
It's officially done. Just squeeze the brakes and make sure they're straight. They are.
Perfect. I'm still amazed at the way you go about things when it comes to a bike. That was a picture-perfect way to change a flat tire. So, next, we are going to go over to Big Boy, and we're going to see if he, I don't know, if he has the same kind of techniques as BK or not. So, let's go check in with him.
Is there a time limit on this, or just go how we go?
It is what it is.
Free for all.
So, letting you guys know what this is called. 17, extension, ratchet. You're going to need it. If you don't have it, you're going to have to ask somebody. If I was on the streets, I'd ask somebody with maybe like at work.
Oh my God!
Dude, you're in the danger zone. This is a shame.
It's another video I almost got taken out on.
Corey almost killed him. I almost killed him. I almost killed him again. I'm Shamu, baby. You're in the splash zone.
Oh my God.
Good. Then you take this, take your chain off, you jam it in there, and you just kind of crank over it, like so. Crank over it. Then this is all good. You can kind of like just take that off like that. Do what you want with it. Okay. So now, since I'm not as privileged as most, and I don't work at a bike shop, I have a flathead. Usually works pretty good. You just kind of take it and you just drag it around. Oreo break.
You're using a flathead screwdriver to get your tire off.
You know what's going to happen with that, right?
Well, listen. Sorry that we're all not.
We're not going to tell him. We're not going to.
What?
We're not. We cannot intervene in this.
All right,
We
fair
cannot
enough.
intervene.
Oh.
Let him do his
I
thing.
forgot a step. Since I deserve a job at this bike shop, I'm gonna be anal about it. I'm gonna mark where it was on the thing so I line it up perfectly. So that's where.
Why?
Because it keeps the tread even. It's like rotating your tread on a car tire. Matt, so you know, works at a bike shop. So take this, you put it in there, you pull it off. Then you're ready. You take the same flathead that you just used, and you shove this out so you don't hurt your fingers. And you pull this out. This tube's done. See you later. What are you doing over here?
Nothing happened over here.
You kind of pull this off. Now, it's really hard for something to get inside these tires because it is attached to your frame. Not frame, your rim. Sorry. So you just kind of sit there. It's kind of like a guitar. You ever get a guitar pick stuck in your guitar? You kind of just shake it. You just hope that nothing's in there. No, nothing's in there, so you're good. There's nothing in your tire. It's probably just ran over something, honestly. You know, when I hit the rugged streets that I'm hitting on a daily basis, stuff like that happens. So then there's this tube. Now I'm gonna teach you guys a trick that I learned from my father. Sometimes you don't gotta pump, so you gotta get it started a little bit. All right, in this case, it's not gonna work, so we're gonna need a proper device. Pump this bad boy up. That'd be good. This is quite large. What's going on right now?
Do you want the proper tube?
You tell me I picked the wrong tube. I grabbed 20-inch.
Clearly not.
27.4.
You want the proper one?
Yes, thank you. So now that I figured out what tube I actually need, thank you, BK. I don't have enough time right now. Things are getting a little rushed. My mom's calling me home for dinner. I got to get inside quick, so I got to fix my tire real fast. So I just throw it in there. You know, I don't even.
Gotta get inside quick.
I don't even put any air in it. You just kind of throw it in there. It's a big tire. It's 2.50. It's gonna handle it. Don't worry about it.
So what you're trying to say is the street lights just came on.
Street lights came on. Mom's like, "Get home, big boy." You know, you don't want to make a Canadian woman angry. It's not gonna go well in your favor. So then you find that little, whatever you call this thing. I don't know what you call it. Valve hole. Yeah, valve hole. Mom, I'm coming. Alright, so then you kind of just drag it over the side, but you want to kind of just, you got to manhandle a little bit. You got to really put in some good power. And if you guys can't manhandle it, you know what? Grow up a little bit. Learn how to manhandle it. You can't manhandle it? I don't want to tell you. You ain't getting home to mom on time. I'm not counting on one time. Alright, when in doubt, flathead it out. Dude. All right, it's on. We're almost good. Okay, we're good. So to make sure that you got no like, oh well, first you got to make sure you don't got a faulty glass cleaner. Someone set me up to fail on this one. What is that in there?
Not glass cleaner.
So what is it?
I don't know. We haven't used it in years.
I don't really know what it is, but it's all right. I was gonna check for like a leak or something like that, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we got one.
Mom's calling.
Mom is mad. She said you gotta get home, so I gotta make sure I line my mark up. Well, I didn't leave very good mark, so it's gone. So you now what I would do is
So you can't find that mark that you put on your tire.
find it.
You gotta find it.
I must have washed it off when I was putting it on a little hard. All right, I see the mark. It's got to be over a little bit, but we're not even worried about it. What's next? What's next? Think, big boy. Mom's calling. I think, big boy. Now you just got the last little step. You just got to throw it on the bike. Well, first you got to get your. Whoever did this is just an absolute animal. This is the. Oh, this is great. It's like you ever had like a headphones that just get knotted up? It's like that on steroids because it's metal and it's only got one direction that it will and can go. So it's like a labyrinth, but with your hands. And then it's like a Rubik's Cube that is just unsolvable. But since I'm a genius, I solved it.
You solved it.
There we go.
That
Quite the talented individual to whoever tried to put something in my way. I'll just throw that on there like that. All right. Well, you see, I'm so street that it just doesn't want to line up the right way. Okay, so what you do next is you just take the whole bike out of this stupid thing they call a stand. And you just kind of... Gosh, Mama's, I am so grounded. I'm 100% not getting dessert tonight because of you, Scott. Oh my God, man. This is just not going. This is... It's that stupid spacer. Oh God. Slum shot. Sled shot.
No.
Call a friend in need.
No.
Come on, man.
This is how you change a flat tire. This is what it's about, big boy. Come on, bro. I believe in you. You got this.
When you say it about a trick, I just get amped up. I'm just not amped up enough to change a flat right now. Work! Just work! Ow, the helmet came off and I hit my head on the wheel.
Why won't he just loosen the peg? Please, somebody.
It is loose, Scott. There's a space on the inside that's really just giving me some trouble right now, right? Come on, please, for the love of God. I gotta stretch the frame. I gotta do something here.
Just open everything up a little more.
Matt, that's not the problem, Matt. This thing is nearly backed off to the point of no return, Matt. Dude, what in the world? You're not right. Whoever suggested it, you're not right.
I'm so glad we did BK's first.
Come on, come on. We're so close. We're so close.
You're really not.
We've come so far to turn back now. Come on. Come on. Come on! I'm about to be a broken man.
Loosen that nut up a little bit more, I'm telling you.
No, you gotta tighten the one that's holding it up. That holds it.
Stop it! Everyone stop it! We're so close.
You're not.
Matt, shut up! Matt, BK, don't touch! I knew there was gonna be time for this.
What is that toothbrush gonna do?
You finally used the toothbrush again, huh?
Oh! Yes! What is the helmet? I told you the helmet's key. My first tool is my helmet safety. You never know what's gonna happen inside of a bike shop. I like for stuff to give. I don't like the, you know. My bike's like a Thanksgiving bike. It's just given.
Why'd your chain look so loose? I mean, I don't mean to intervene.
Well, because I just really run it like that.
Crank flips.
Like things to give. It's for crank flips when I've never done a crank flip in my life. So I think I've done one actually.
You did
but
one on
I
Jay's
did,
bike,
yeah,
right?
I did one on Jay's bike, but never on this bike. But just in case I ever wanted to, they're there. And then I check to make sure there's no like weird stuff pinching. You just kind of slap it around a little bit. For the final stage of this, I'll put it back in the bike stand just to make it easier on myself. Watch out, Scott. I don't want to kill you for the 19th time this year. Hold on. Wrong tube. Skinnier one. That's pretty high. Holy. Hello. All right, after you're done pumping this bad boy up, you gotta get ready for mom's home cooking.
No! That's what you get. You know why this happened.
To be honest with you, no.
Hey, Brooklyn's got the...
He used a sharp object. You never use flatheads.
When in doubt, flathead it out.
Dude.
All right, it's on.
As soon as I saw him pick up that flathead screwdriver, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I did it before. I'm sure BK's done it before. If you use a screwdriver and you try to pop your tire on, you will slice up the tube. You need to use something that is not sharp, like a tire lever that BK had before, but...
I have still a flat tire, actually, so thanks for that. If you could have gave me that little piece of advice when you saw me grab the flathead in the first place. How many years have you been riding a BMX bike for?
A while.
Okay,
Thank you for that, BK. Thank you for that,
BK.
BK, for solving that problem. So right now we gotta get Big Boy's bike fixed because we're gonna go out riding. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Until next time, remember to subscribe to the channel and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.